Hey guys, welcome to today's lesson. We're looking at worded equations, which is relying a fair bit, I guess, on literacy. Okay, literacy. So I want to go through the words like more than, less than, twice, triple, product, sum, and what type of symbols that we can use in terms of mathematical equations. So 5 more than x. So what would that look like? Well, 5 more than 10 would be 15, right? Because 10 plus 5 is 15. Therefore, what we can write for this one, we can write x plus 5, which shows you've got 5 more than x. Now, had you written 5 plus x, then that will still be theoretically correct, but it's not a good habit to get into because you're saying actually that's x more than 5. Now, you can get yourself into trouble because if I don't do this for this next one, so 3 less than y take away 3, if you do 3 minus y, let's say, what is 3 less than 10? Well, you might say 7. That's because 10 take away 3 is 7. But what's 3 take away 10? That's minus 7. That would give you the wrong answer. So you can kind of see that it's much better, and in fact, I only want to see when you're getting those type of questions to start with the pronumeral first, and then plus the number on, or subtract the number off it. What about twice a? Well, that's a nice easy one. 2 times a, which is 2a. Triple q would be 3 times q, or 3q. The product of 2 and x. Well, hopefully you know that product means times. So 2 times x is 2x. The sum, which is plus, of x and y, that would be x plus y. Other ones to be sort of wary of is things like the quotient of 2 numbers, which is divide. We might have the difference between 2 numbers, which is going to be subtract. Okay, so certainly we need to get used to that terminology. So let's have a look at some questions. You might want to pause this and have a go at it yourself. You might want to watch the first one. It's up to you. Okay, so 6 more than twice a number is 37. Find the number. So what we're going to do, we're going to create an algebraic equation, okay, to find out what the number is. So the number I'm going to let be x. So this says twice a number. Well, we just saw that. Twice number was 2x. 6 more than. Well, we just saw that before. That was adding 6 onto it. Is 37. Well, that means equals 37. So what I've got here is a nice 2-step equation which I can go ahead and solve. So plus 6 becomes minus 6. 2x equals 31. Times 2 becomes divide by 2. Therefore, x equals either 31 over 2 or 15.5. Okay, so hopefully you can sort of see how I've come up with that equation to then solve it. What about this one? You might want to pause this one, have a go. It's a bit more challenging, but it's a really common question. Okay, it says Tammy is 5 years older than Bart. Sarah is 2 years younger than Bart. Their ages add together to 33. Find each of their ages. So you can see that in both of these questions, Bart is our common trend. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let Bart be represented by x, whatever his age is going to be. Okay, so I don't know how old he is. I'm going to let that equal x. I'm going to let it equal b, but sometimes b kind of looks like 6, so be a little bit careful with that. So I'm going to write an expression for the other two people. So we've got Tammy and then we've got Sarah. So Tammy is 2 years younger. So Tammy is 5 years older than Bart. So she is plus 5 on top of Bart. Sarah is 2 years younger than Bart. So she's x take away 2. And it says to us that if we add all these together, the sum, we're going to have the answer of 33. So what I would like to see when you're doing this is the following. We're going to write that out. X plus 5 plus x take away 2 is equal to 33. Now I can clearly see that that was Bart, that was Tammy, and that was Sarah. The sum, or add, I plus them together, the answer is 33. I can now go ahead and add like terms. So I've got the 3x's there. I've got 5 take away 2 is 3. And I've got my equation, so let's solve it. Plus 3 becomes minus 3. 3x equals 30. Times 3 becomes divide by 3. X equals 10. So have I answered my question? Well, I've answered part of it. It says find each of their ages, not just X or not just Bart. Therefore, we've got, I'll put it down here, Bart is 10 years old. Now, Tammy is 5 years older than Bart, therefore Tammy must be 10 plus 5, which is 15 years. And Sarah is 2 years younger than Bart, so 10 take away 2 is 8, so we get 8 years old. Now, if I do 10 plus 15 plus 8 to make sure, it does add up to 33, therefore I'm correct. Okay, one last question again. Write the question out, pause it, have a go at it, and then see if you're right. Okay, what did you come up with? Lisa buys 4 Mars bars and 6 cans of Coke. Okay, so I've got my 4 Mars bars, my 6 cans of Coke. If the Coke cost $2 per can and she paid $18 altogether, how much was the Mars bar? Okay, so the Mars bar is what I'm looking for. So we've got 4 of those things. So you could let it equal like 4m, I guess, or 4x, or 4y, or 4z. The 6 cans of Coke, well, they were $2 each. They cost $12. And we know that it all equals $18. So let's write that down. 4m plus the 12 is equal to 18. So you can see how I've got my equation. I'm now going to solve it by taking the 12 away. 4m equals 6. I'm going to then divide 6 by 4 and say m equals, well, that will equal $1.50. It says how much was the Mars bar. Therefore, the Mars bar equals $1.50. Okay. Look, I'm going to throw one other one in there. So e.g. 4. So again, have a go at this question. It's a very common question. I'm going to draw a triangle. I'm going to let the sides be. Really wasn't a 2, was it? It was kind of going like a 2. We're going to put that as a 3a, a 4a plus 5, and I'm going to do a 3a minus 2, and I'm going to say that the perimeter is 49 centimeters. Let's have a crack at that one. Okay, so it might say something like find A. So I know the perimeter means I add all my 3 sides together, which means 3a plus 4a plus 5 plus 3a minus 2, and I know the answer equals 49. Again, I can see that I've got my 3 sides there of my triangle. Now I'm going to do my like terms. So I've got 3a plus 4a, which is 7a. 7a plus 3a is 10a. I've now got some numbers. I've got plus 5 minus 2, which is plus 3. And we know that the answer equals 49. Therefore, I'm going to take 3 away to get 10a equals 46. Divide by 10 to get a equals 4.6. So we have 4.6 centimeters as our value. Okay. All right. I hope you kind of got the hang of that. Some of the questions are quite difficult, so please have a go at the questions in the book. Piece together your equation and then go and try and solve your particular equation. Have an awesome day, guys. I hope this made sense. Please email me if you need some help. Have a good one.